This is my friend Mary Letoya Wilkson. Actually, her name is not Mary Letoya Wilkson. Her name is Mary Olufiade, and she is, where are you from?
Nigeria.
Nigerian. And this vlog is predominantly going to be about hair, and you can see she's wearing a weave, and we're going to talk about her hair, why she's wearing a weave, and all sorts of issues surrounding that. But interestingly enough, just before I turned the camera on, we were having a conversation. I don't know how it came up, but I asked Mary, like, if she could be born any color, like, or anyone, who would she be born? Like, what color would she be born? And what did you say?
Caramel. With long hair. Curly.
Caramel, as in what color? Like
mixed race, Brazilian.
So you like the whole sort of tan?
I like the tan look, especially like, I don't know, I like Spanish people.
And what kind of hair would you have?
Curly, long curly hair.
Long curly hair, but what kind of texture?
Curly, like obviously not afro, like curly, like curly hair.
Like white people's hair that's curly.
Well, like, I don't want to say mixed race.
Or mixed race hair that's
like,
curly.
Curly, like just.
Okay, so even mixed race curls are a bit too tight for you, really, is what you're saying. Yeah, you actually want to be.
I don't want like an afro. I don't want afro curl. Like I've tried it. Don't really think it's me. Like falling curls.
You don't hang on. You don't think afro curls are you?
No.
Okay, so what?
I mean, I know.
Hang on. So what kind of hair grows out of your own head?
I mean.
What kind of hair grows out of your own head?
Possibly afro curly, but I have never seen it that way. So.
Okay, so I think at that point, let's start at the beginning. Yeah, I just wanted you to get a little bit of background into where Mary, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where young women, black women, what they're thinking. Do you know what I mean? Like, so okay, so your hair journey from the beginning, like.
Okay, I'll tell you from where I know. I've had relaxed hair from.
No, but when you was young, you had an afro.
No, I had relaxed hair.
When you was young?
Yeah.
From what age?
I mean, from when I can remember, I had hair.
Are you serious? So you've never had afro hair? Your mum didn't leave your afro? You didn't plait your afro when you was young?
Plait my relaxed hair, yeah.
Plait your relaxed hair. So your mum relaxed your hair from as long as you can remember?
As long as I can remember. Obviously, I don't know what happened when I was 2, and there's no pictures for me to see, but I know that my sister got her hair relaxed very, like, both of them, because obviously I'm quite older than both of them.
Yeah.
I remember seeing their hair relaxed from a very, very early age, like 2, 3, like even probably before 4.
Oh my god. Okay.
The only person that had maybe some afro was Esther, but that's because she got burned and she had to like shave her head off, so she was bald for a little while. You had to wait for her hair to grow out before we could relax her and that shit. You had to wait for her scalp to heal.
I'm not even sure which way to go next. Okay, so from the beginning,
so
you've had relaxed hair.
When I remember.
And when you was young, was that relaxed hair? Was it long? Was it how? Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I've always had like a decent length hair. Like, everyone's always said, oh, you've got really nice hair. You've got quite good length to your hair.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. I remember having one weave when I was like in primary school.
Oh wow!
But that was like a one time. I think I was going to a wedding.
Okay, special occasion, yeah.
But
up until primary school, from young, you had relaxers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, up until primary school, secondary school obviously followed same suit. I can't pay for my hair, so.
Yeah. So.
I don't remember having weave in secondary school.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
What about extensions?
Like single plaits.
Growing up as well?
Probably, yeah, like big ones.
Not very nice, not very flat.
Yeah, I think in secondary school I took more control, had some smaller ones, and then obviously when I got to college, paid for my own single plaits, had the pick and drops.
Okay.
And then I think from college, like last year, started experimenting with weave.
So how old was you then?
Like 17, 18,
And
19,
how old are you now?
26.
26. So how many years is that you've been wearing weaves? Coming up to 10 years.
Yeah, oh my god.
Okay, so when you was relaxing your hair when you was young, did you ever have any hair disasters, like your hair falling out or anything like that?
I don't remember like hair falling out, but I always remember my scalp juicing.
Juicing?
Well, like, you know when you get like burns in your scalp?
No, I don't know. Oh my god.
Yeah, like the scalp burning.
So your scalp would burn and you would continue to relax your hair.
At the time, as my mum.
Yeah, your mum would continue to relax your hair. I can't actually believe that prior to being at least 10, you relaxed your hair. Like, I didn't relax my hair until I was about 16.
Really? Yeah, all throughout primary school.
My mum never put no relaxer on my hair. It was me.
Even relaxing each other's hair.
You and your... So you do it with the box at home. That's what I was going to ask as well.
Yeah. Scheme hairdressers at 10. Well, no one's got time or money for that.
So you buying the box from the Indian shop and then doing it at home yourself, and you'd get juicy. Your scalp would like be irritated to the point where it would be juicing, yeah, and you know would carry on relaxing your hair.
That's what my mum would like. So we'll do it, relax it. It was alright. You know, a few scalp injuries, but the hair was still there and.
Oh my god, okay. So you were lucky in a sense as well because do you know what I mean? Like, anyway, so from college you started with the weaves and
so started with extensions first, like single plaits, using single plaits a little bit more, like experiment with them, and then like going like last year of college, first year of uni, just like people doing these weaves. I thought, okay, cool, me too. I wanna have to look like, you know, it's doing the same thing
as everybody
else, you know, it's coming from my scalp, you know, parting my hair. Ooh, look at that, not plaits. And that went like I wasn't like intensively in that, and then obviously because I had my own money doing my own hairstyles, started professionally relaxing my hair.
Okay.
So that's when I started like going to the like hairdressers, and I think since from then I think there's only been 2 incidents from the age of 19 where someone else that's not a hairdresser has ever relaxed my hair.
Okay, so you've been having your hair professionally relaxed
yeah,
for a long time.
In between
having your weaves, you relax your hair.
Yeah.
Okay, and so let's go back to your first weaves. How did that make you feel having these weaves, this long hair?
I was like, oh, I don't know. It's like everyone was getting weave in it, so it's like, oh my god, yeah, like I'm just like everybody else, like. A lot of my friends had weaves. Like there was one girl in particular, she always had single plaits, and they always look nice on her, always. And she got a weave as well. It's like, oh, she was a little bit up, like this was further forward, so more into uni. But it was like, oh yeah, like this is what adults do now.
Okay.
Single plaits are a little bit like immature,
for young girls, and then you thought weaves was like
a little bit more of a mature
growing up, And what about men? How did they respond to you? How do they respond to you even now with your weaves?
Well, my boyfriend doesn't really care. In his order of preference, it would probably be my natural hair. But quite a lot of people say they like my natural hair, but by natural, it's relaxed. So
that's what I'm saying. So nobody knows what your natural hair looks like.
Yeah. So me with no weave, no extensions, but relaxed hair.
Yeah.
And then
he would prefer that.
Then braids.
Yeah.
Or like some sort of cane row, just like, you know, taking it back to like the village, as I say to him.
Wow.
And then like weaves and then whatever nonsense that I want to experiment, he says. So, yeah. But saying that, my best friend Richard, he's a weave guy. He's like, I want to see you with weave, I want to see you with makeup, and I want to see you with long weave. No short bobs, no none of that.
Yeah, but Richard, your friend, is,
you know, different.
Homosexual. Homosexual. So that might have something to do with his preference. Do you know what I mean? But so my point, can I just get my point across that you don't know, you yourself personally, you don't know what you look like because you don't know what your own hair growing out of your own hair.
I mean, I've had like 5 inches of natural hair.
No, but you've had regrowth on, like you've had relaxed hair on top of that. So you don't know what your own natural hair growing out of your own scalp in its own texture looks like. So you don't know what you look like.
Yeah, so I don't
really, and you don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
Confidently, she's
I don't. I'm not even gonna lie.
So what if you look better? What if you look 100 million times better with your own hair growing out of your own head? Like you wouldn't know because you've never done that.
Oh, but that's fine.
What do you mean that's fine? You're happy to go to your grave never knowing that.
I mean, I'm never gonna say never know because I know that if I was to get pregnant, I wouldn't relax my hair.
Okay, but you would wear weaves.
Maybe. But weaves are also a protective hairstyle. So I'm very lazy.
Protective against what?
The wind and the rain. I don't straighten my hair. Even when I relax my hair, the only time it gets straightened is when I've gone to the hairdressers and they've relaxed it and they've straightened it and blow dried it. When I wash my own hair, I don't straighten it.
So you don't want it to get wet and things like that?
I don't, not like that, but like just having to blow dry it, putting a lot of heat, like I don't know if it's
even then, you're talking about hair that's relaxed. It's not even.
I know, but that's why I don't want to do any more damage. But I don't really have the time.
To look after your relaxed hair.
To look after my hair. Period.
Okay.
So it's kind of easier.
The weaves are the easiest thing.
Yeah, it's kind of easier if it's like.
Okay, so how often do you have your weave done?
I want to say like every 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay. Why do you want to say that? Because what is it really?
I want to say that's the truth.
Because what's the truth?
I mean, I've gone up to 2 months of having the same leave-in.
Okay.
But I do try, because people say that I don't leave it in long enough.
Yeah.
This has been it.
I don't think you leave it in long enough. You seem to have a different hairstyle every minute.
I was just about to say this has been almost a month. But can you see the look? Can you see the mess? Because I don't like brush. You can see it. The mess.
It's not. It looks really nice. But okay, so you do this every 6 weeks ideally, and how much does it cost?
I mean, what do you mean?
What kind of hair is that?
I mean, what do you mean?
What kind of hair is that that's on your head?
I mean, the packet says Brazilian. My hand says plastic. It's all up in the
Okay,
air.
so it's Brazilian hair, and how?
Apparently.
How much?
Indian.
Indian. How much did it cost?
It wasn't worth it.
Yeah, but how much did it cost? That's not answer the questions that I'm asking.
It was like £75 apparently because it was.
What, a pack?
A pack, yeah. But
how many packs did you get?
2. I got 3 and I used about 2.5.
How much is that for 3 packs?
Well, one pack was slightly cheaper. It was like £50.
Yeah. So.
And the closure was different.
About.
It was like £50.
So £250. £200 for the hair, and then you paid to have somebody put it in.
Yeah.
How much was that?
£50.
£250 for, and then in 6 weeks' time, you'll have it done again. Yeah. And you'll do that.
I'll like leave it for a little while.
You'll do that for the rest of your life. Soon, go and get in the bed. I'm coming, okay? Good boy. Okay, so £250.
Yeah. I mean, it's quite expensive. No one
every
said it was
6
cheap.
weeks.
Yeah. Sometimes I leave it for a little while. I don't just like go from weave to weave.
Yeah, so if you take it out and you relax your hair, how much is that? To relax your hair in the hairdressers?
£90.
£90.
Yeah.
And then and then obviously you buy, do you know what I mean, hair products.
Yeah, every now and again.
Every now and again.
Yeah.
So every now and again, how much do you spend on hair products?
I mean, maybe like £20 every now and again.
£20 every now and again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all know that. Do you know what I'm saying? Mary spends a lot of money, just as much money as she spends on her makeup. Yeah.
Oh god.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm not really wearing that much. But yeah.
Okay, so why do you wear the weave? Why don't you want to see your natural hair? Why are you okay with that? Your natural hair, as in
the actual
natural
thing
thing she referring to it.
Thing that grows.
Do you know what I mean? Why do you think of it like that? Do you know what I mean?
I think it's too much hassle. I honestly think it's too. Even with like
you've never had it grown out of your head. So how can you say that it's hassle?
And that is why it's going to be too much hassle. If it's hassle,
because you don't know what it's like.
If it's hassle to relax, and that's because when I relax my hair, because I know it's growing out of my head, I'm more like I will never say to you, I haven't brushed my natural hair for 4 days and slept in my bed rolling without silk covers with no headscarf. That would never happen.
Yeah, because it's your own hair.
It's my own hair. It's a live, it's a live thing that's going out. So to have it natural, knowing that when I wash my hair, because it's curly, like I'm not gonna for instance, when my hair's relaxed and I wash it, there's been many incidents where I can't be bothered to blow dry it. I've gone to work. But
that's when you've washed it and it's relaxed.
Yeah,
but
and I've gone to work and I've let it air dry and I've gone home and.
So can you not air dry an afro?
Not really. It'll be dry. Like you've got.
What? Wouldn't you put grease in it the same way you put in relaxed hair?
I mean, you could. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't really do things like that.
Can I pause this?
Yeah.